This bitch.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Loose But Complete. Happy Hump Day to you. I am your host, LaserPants, also known as Ryan. It's been a little while. It's been a little while since we've sat down to have a chat. But I am joined, as always, by this little fella right here.
What was with that little beginning of the intro there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, got it.
This bitch.
Huh?
Yeah, it has been a while. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to, right?
Step two?
Yeah, step two.
Step two.
Step two.
So stupid.
Yeah, it's just whatever comes to the top of my head, it goes. So, but yeah, it has been a little bit. But I think we were going pretty hard, man. I think it was a much needed little break that we needed. So
yeah, I mean, I had to see you in person.
Yeah, that was gross.
Speaking of seeing in person, look who's here. Not Top Goon saying, "Let's go." That what he said?
Yeah, it was cool, dude. I always like having the ability to put real world faces to YouTube names. So meeting Not Top Goon was super cool.
And he ate the Vegemite.
I think I missed that.
He almost heaved onto the floor of Joe Fest. Yeah, it was great. J Creations New York. Seems like it's been forever. Let's have a great show. Yeah, seems like it's been forever.
Yeah, let's have a great show is always plan A until Ryan does something stupid. So
well, we're well past that. Well past that.
I think inviting me to be a co-host of a show was like the first stupid thing you did as far as this this podcast is concerned. So
that's how it started.
The original sin.
Now, I don't want to do like some comprehensive recap of Joe Fest because I'm doing that on Saturday on the 3POA podcast, which is the premiere show on this channel, not the B tier show. This one. But how was your first Joe Fest? What'd you think?
It was fun, man. We stayed busy. I could see that you guys over at the Valor booth were busy as shit the entire time, which is good. Moving lots of product. I understand why. I understand the name of Valicon now. It's like one out of every three people walking the showroom floor had that neon Valaverse bag in their hand, right?
Oh man, the neon green bag or some sort of Action Force shirt.
Right. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool that a new line can inspire so many people like that. So it was really cool to watch. We were really busy over at the AWalk booth as well. We came with 12 cases, full cases in hand, and we left with about 1 1/4 left. Wow. So we moved a pretty good amount of product from wave 1 there. So that was a lot of fun too.
I got to get my hands on that Thane figure and pose that
dude
around.
He weighs like 1.5 pounds, man.
I was curling. I was like doing curls.
Yeah, he's a chunky figure. And then also we had in hand the preview of Tanger, the PowerCon exclusive. That's the homage to Beastman that's going to be there. Looks just like Thane, but he's in orange and he's got the white face like Beastman does, Yeah. And he has a very large whip too. So that was custom for that figure. So that was a lot of that was really fun to show off. And then the new lizard man that's coming. We had him there too, and people were really impressed. So really awesome.
Good times. Garrison Calvary, got to meet him. Hey guys.
Yep.
Great to see you at Joe Fest. Had a blast indeed. Yep.
Garrison Calvary's a really cool guy.
G-Force Racing 20. Got to meet him as well as Shabby Geek in the Elite Scuba Pete Hotel Bar Room.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. But he says, that's good to hear, Jeremy. I like that AWalk line.
I'm partial to it as well. So thank you very much for your support. There's so many cool things coming. I wish we could just tell everybody what's coming down the pipeline, but it's going to be worth the wait. Lots of real interesting stuff.
Did you meet Samuel Edwards?
I did, yes.
Yeah. Got to meet him again this year.
Mhm.
And of course, Scott Hughes.
Yep.
The
Scott
Thunderdome
Hughes.
cage match at Joe Fest was epic. Good times. I had the chainsaw on the swing.
All I'm gonna say is that if you pull up next to Scott Hughes in traffic and you have some bad intent, a little road rage, he's not the one, man.
No.
Yeah,
keep moving.
don't start anything with that man in that vehicle because okay.
He did he wanted to take me to Bojangles because I'd never been to a Bojangles, which is like a fast food chain.
Yeah, it's a fast food chicken chain. Yeah.
Well, we ended up going to dinner with the Valverse crew instead at Twin Peaks, which was fine. But the next day I told him, I said, look, I will try Bojangles on the way to the airport, which I had a 2.5 hour drive to the airport. So I tried it. Not bad.
Not bad. Did you get the Bojangles sauce?
I don't know. No, I didn't.
Okay, so that's really the icing on the cake. Bojangles is something that I look forward to every time I have to go for like temporary duty down to Fort Benning in Georgia. There, I always look forward to picking up some Bojangles.
Don't bring none, won't be done.
Yeah, so the official motto for Scott Hughes is "Stay strapped or get clapped." You know.
Yes. Wrench Nato is here. Mr. Wrench Nato.
Wrench Nato, a really good friend, really good mod for the channel. Wind up getting me a cartoon April a couple of days ago. So thank you very much, sir.
You know what he got me?
What did he get you?
The Mirage Turtles 4-pack.
Oh, he did get it?
Yeah, he's Craven the Toy Hunter. That's Wrench Nato's new name. He finds stuff, man. So thank you, Wrench Nato. It hasn't arrived yet, but
he had put in the admin mod group chat that he was trying to get in the back of Target to rummage through back there, and they kicked him out.
He had like his phone on this periscope contraption that he had put into the window of the door, and he was from around the corner. He was looking into the back room of Target. In the meantime, he had on a red shirt.
Yeah.
He took white out and painted a white circle with another circle within it to impersonate a Target employee.
Right now the pro move is to go into Target, get a pair of khaki pants off the hangers there, put those on.
Khaki.
And
that's where he went wrong.
Yeah,
I think that's where he went wrong because they escorted him out of the building.
He's okay. Wrench Nato with the update. He says I got into the stockroom.
He got in. Oh, yeah. He did. Wow. We're gonna have to have him on to discuss this at some point.
Yeah, and that's actually where they keep the dragon that lays those red eggs outside of Target.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Oh yes, Sam. He said no, but he meant Bo berry biscuits. That's what Scott Hughes insisted I get, and I got one, and it was really good. I'm happy to report. Bo berry biscuits at Bojangles. Anyway. So there was a little pre-order that went up today on the NECA store.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
I completely struck out because I did not go to bat. I'm very lucky in the fact that 1991 TMNT is my definitive and my only TMNT. So all that stuff that was coming did not need Kino, did not need the is it Turtles in Time? Was it, or was it just TMNT 3?
Yeah, no, I think it
the
was
video game was Turtles in Time.
The video game, yeah.
Right.
It was TMNT 3 Samurai Boogaloo.
Samurai Boogaloo. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, it all came back to me just now. You're
Listen, I've never seen the third one. Okay? I mean, maybe on TV a minute here or there. It's that bad. Like, I have no interest in those, but I do love me some Secret of the Ooze.
Right.
And so thanks to Wrench Nato, he reminded me about 10 minutes before they went up. And I went to the NECA store. And smooth as butter. In and out. Checked out. Got Kino. Waited a minute, thought, maybe I want that Elf too. Clicked back, Elf was still in stock.
There you go.
Grabbed Elf. So super easy. Now I heard some people had different experiences, as in like stuff selling out immediately, the page not loading. I know Renato was trying to get the Samurai. No good. He couldn't log into their Shopify or whatever.
Right.
So tomorrow I'm going to try to help him out and see if I can get the Samurai set for him.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. Sticking together, helping each other out, man.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever tried to get in on these NECA convention pre-orders before online, but this year for me was super easy. In the past, it was not fun.
No. So I did have a friend that was at I think it was SDCC when NECA came with that John Connor and his dirt bike there.
I got that one. Yeah.
Online. So a friend of mine was there and then picked one up for me in person. So, but really with like NECA Con exclusive stuff, I tend to not mess with it.
You know, that thing now sells for like $300, that set. Yeah.
I just have it on display. Like,
yeah, me too. I got it over there open, threw the box away.
Right.
That thing sold for like $300. So that was actually easy to get on NECA's site because at that same year, everyone was going for their turtle set. It was the first VHS box set.
Right.
So everyone was going for that. So the John Connor and Sarah Connor 2-pack with the motorcycle.
No,
it was just John. It was just John on the motorcycle.
That one came later, and then he had camouflage paint deco on his jacket this time.
Yeah. So the con one, he came with the motorcycle.
Came with the dirt bike and just a plain OD green jacket, and then the one that came to Target had Sarah.
Forget the Target one.
Yeah.
But everyone was going for that VHS 4-pack of the Turtles. And so John Connor was pretty easy to get.
Okay. Yeah.
But man, getting that 4-pack of Turtles wasn't easy. Anyway, I'm glad it went smoothly this year because I want Kino. Besides him, I think I'm done with movie Turtle stuff.
And unless Vanilla Ice comes down the pipe, right?
Vanilla Ice.
Right.
It's not looking good for him.
Yeah.
Not looking good. I think he wants too much money.
I don't understand why. I mean, it's not like he's got a whole lot. Isn't he like
Suge
a youth
Knight,
minister
Suge Knight
now
took
or something?
all his money. No. Suge Knight took all his money from him.
Sorry, I'm thinking of MC Hammer. I think he went into ministry.
Yeah,
maybe something like that.
Vanilla Ice went into real estate. He started fixing houses in Florida.
That's right.
And he made them all look the same. He put the same upgrades on every house, and it was like they all look like Vanilla Ice houses. He has a style. He sticks with it. Anyway, you want to get into some pickups?
Yeah. So I mean, this is going to be super Joe Fest, centric. Joe Fest, Balacon centric.
Ooh.
But I went there and I got
actually 1 second.
Yeah,
I'm going to cut you off and be rude. I want to get to these super chats first because we got quite a few, and the people are waiting.
Okay, of course.
I don't want to keep them waiting.
It's not what we do here.
Yeah, the first one is Embargo 97. Saw him at Joe Fest. He bought a lot of Action Force figures. A lot.
Who saw that coming?
Yeah.
Not Embargo. No.
Thank you, Embargo. He says, can't be here live, but here's a super chat for some super cool people. He's talking about me. Also, some of my top 5 are Warpath Eclipse, Rock and Roll, Covert Condor, Astonishing Ant-Man, and Torpedo.
Hey, look, it says cool people, not person, right?
He thought we had to guess.
Just because you weigh as much as 2 people doesn't mean
it can. What if I had to buy 2 airplane seats? I didn't. But what if I did?
You're gonna have to go in the cargo hold.
Be like soon. Kevin Smith, buying 2 seats and then crying about it.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, how about you get on a treadmill, buddy? You gotta buy. I fit in 1 seat, and I'm not small.
No. What do you like? Like 6'2", 6'3"?
I'm 6'2". Yeah.
You're 6'2"? Are you scraping 6'3"? 6'2" and some change?
I don't know. Probably dead on 6'2", about that.
Yeah. Right. I think you may have got taller since the last time I saw you. I don't know.
Maybe. But thank you, M. Fargo. Man, I want that rock and roll. Have not seen it yet.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Looks like a good figure.
I was having a conversation with Chad about him. I think that I think they may be going a little bit overboard with the sleeves, with the tattoo, sleeves and the G.I. Joe Classified line. I think I may take some of those off of him.
I don't know. I mean, I think it looks kind of cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. We got one from my buddy, my very good buddy Sal, who we did miss at Joe Fest this year.
Yeah.
But let's see. He says, thank you, Sal. He says, I'll be in and out of the chat because I'm working. Wanted to show my support. Thank you, sir. My top 5 so far are, well, the new Bowser, I guess, and Samus. I can't think of any others I bought this year. Good. You are not collecting right now, and I'm holding you to that.
I think he's out completely, isn't he?
Well, he said he bought Bowser and Samus this year. So
right. But a new update. He did say that he was just like cutting back. I think that he said that he's like out now. So
I think when I think he reaches his goal of buying a home, he might dip his toe back in.
Mm-hmm. Once you get out of your 1-bedroom apartment and get into an actual home, there's a lot of space to fill, man. Yeah. But thank you very much, Sal. Much appreciated, and hopefully we get to see you at a con pretty soon, man.
Thank you, Sal. We got one from V. Conley. Also saw him at Joe Fest. Thank you, Vishay. Hopefully Samantha's there watching with you.
Mm-hmm.
He says, just wanted to say thanks again for an awesome time at Valicon, Warpath Eclipse, Motu Sunman, Covert Condor,
Yep.
Awak Atreyu, and Kali.
Ooh, 2 from Awak. Woof.
Good picks. Yeah, that Covert Condor is really popular, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it right there. If you're gonna do a con exclusive, right, and you're gonna have some reuse in there, or it's just, it's gonna be a repaint, something like that. That's how you do it.
It's just a repaint.
Okay, fine. Like in one of my top 5 figures of all time is Faker from Motu. Yeah. So it's like it's fine, but there's an art to it, and if done well, I really appreciate it as a collector.
All right, thank you, V. Conley.
And yeah, thank you. And it was awesome meeting you too.
Indeed, and I'm going to talk more about that on the 3POA on Saturday. Got one from Eric Alfred Abel. Saw him at Joe Fest too, along with his daughter. Thank you, Eric. Great meeting you both at Valicon. I had no intention on getting any AWOC, but ended up buying most of the first wave. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Right on.
Yep. The pictures on online, the sales solicitation stuff looks great, but then when you get them in hand in person, it's a game changer, man. They're fantastic.
Right on. Oh, V. Conley says, I gotta find it because this thing moves fast. There it is. Sam is actually sitting next to me. It's our date night. Right on, man.
Awesome.
All right. We got one from Articulated Ninja Reviews. Oh, where's my...
Go ahead. Come on, I'm waiting for it.
There it is. Copyright claim. Thank you, Articulated Ninja. Miss you, brother. He says, I want a picture with Ninju next convention.
Yeah.
Did you see the line? Okay, so there was 2 lines. There's a line to buy figures at the Valiverse booth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then there was a line to get Articulated Ninja's autograph.
Right.
He was signing autographs on comics, on figures. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Sure, I'll sign you. I'll sign your action figure.
Yeah. You want me to sign that figure? I'll sign that figure.
Ninja will be on the 3POA this Saturday, guys. Spoilers.
Awesome.
Spoilers.
Looking forward to that.
I'll be putting that link up tomorrow. Tony Robles, another Valicon alum.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir. Fun fact, Ryan is actually 7 feet tall. He was one of the 2 tallest fellas there with Michael in close second. No, Michael is taller than me.
Yeah.
Michael's a solid 6'3" or more.
Yeah.
Like he's tall. And then he puts on the Indiana Jones hat and he's like 7.5 feet tall.
Yeah. 6 never mind. But yeah, it was yeah, he's a tall guy, man.
Thank you, Tony. And I got something here from you that I'll be showing on 3POA. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
It's Chad. Oops, it's Chad. What's up, man? Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, huh?
That's the Super Chad.
Super Chad. WTF with linked ammo bracelets.
Yeah.
What's good, my awesome people? Remember, Matt Damon Falcon sucks.
Yeah.
Ammo. Yeah, the ammo bracelets are coming off my rock and roll. Don't need that.
As they should.
Rock and roll is not a fan of newfound glory.
Yeah.
In my G.I. Joe world.
as they should. There's no reason for that to be there, but you know what's whatever.
But it looks badass.
I'm not gonna, I think sometimes I nitpick too hard into into an IP that has like a weather dominator and a sailor that's got a parrot on his shoulder all the time,
A dude with a metal face that can smile and grin.
Right, yeah, there you go.
Metal ears, yeah. Chad says I'm taller than you all. He is pretty tall.
Xerxes? Yeah, he's tall.
What is he, 6'3"?
I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah, he's tall. We got one from Two Hats. Two Hats. Ryan, great to meet you and the rest of the crew at Vala Joe Fest. Well, thank you, sir. I don't remember who Two Hats was. If I had a first name, that would help.
Mm-hmm.
My son and I had a great time and got lots of cool stuff, including Action Force. And we met Larry Hama and Sergeant Slaughter. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Is that Dan Tobin? Is that Two Hats? I forget.
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
But thanks for putting somebody's government name out there. That was really cool.
Yeah. Next up is the doxing.
That's what we do here. We if you send a super chat, we will dox you. Okay.
Yes.
So buyer beware.
Thank you, Two Hats. Much appreciated. And then we got one from Tony Robles again. Thank you, sir. Awesome meeting you at Valicon, fellas. Not an AWOT guy, but congrats to the success, Jeremy.
All that needs to be directed right at Jason. He's the brains behind this whole thing. I've just been brought along for the ride. So, but thank you very much. And I completely understand AWOC not being your thing. I totally get it. Some people are just into cool toys, and you aren't. So. No, I'm just joking.
No. Nice
I'm just joking.
Be nice to Tony. Renato says he already got doxxed. I already doxed him. Yeah.
We gave the address of the target that he was escorted out of.
Yes. Sorry, Renato.
Yeah.
White Vegeta. What's up, man? Oh, I got some cool stuff from him. Hope you're doing well, Mike. He says, post Valicon, hello. Well, hello to you, sir. Good seeing you again this year.
It was very, very cool meeting him. I was bestowed a few gifts from him as well.
Well, that being said, we're all caught up on Super Chat, so let's get right into your pickups.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. Well, so I already got it in hand. So White Mike hooked me up with a couple of these ammo crates.
Nice. Those are nice. Yep.
And then on the inside of one, there was a bonus gift, right? If you're fans of The Office out there, gifts within gifts. And this one had this little biochemical insert, really cool use of bubble levels in there that fits right into Destro's briefcase. So really cool upgrade for that. And not only did he give me those 2 weapon cases and that cool upgrade, there was a camo net in there, which I'm going to use because our good friend, in real life, good friend of the channel, Articulated Chad, hooked me up with an unknown dollar amount of gridiron stuff. I don't even want to go back through and look. But one of those was a mortar position. So I'm going to put this camo net up above that mortar position.
Cool.
Which is going to look great on display. So thank you very much, White Mike. That was totally awesome for you to come by and give that to me. Was not expecting it whatsoever. Very grateful.
Those bubble levels fit right into the briefcase that came with Destro, classified Destro.
Such a cool little custom upgrade, man. Such a cool little custom upgrade.
And I have that camo netting on my guard tower over there in the display.
Nice. Oh, from the Rambo set?
No, I don't have the Rambo set. That's a metal one from Big Bad Toy Store. I don't remember the brand name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a lot of cool stuff. Now, did he give you the 3D printed lunch boxes.
I did not get that.
I mean, ammo crate. Sorry. But yeah,
No.
he gave me a couple of these, and he gave. Look, White Mike stuff is so good. It was in the Valaverse display. That
Oh,
me
I
and
believe
Ninja
it.
built.
I 100% believe it.
Yeah, great stuff.
Yeah.
What else you get?
So I got, of course, my signed Desert Rat, on the retro card to go with my Action Force signed Desert Rat. So I got 2 of these, and then that loose example, that Dragon Reborn, so generously gifted us. That's going along with these in the Hall of Heroes, right?
Yes.
So can't wait to display that. I have an unpunched example right here. I don't know if you know that. So
very nice.
I think they all should be unpunched, right?
I sure hope so. I had this really nice. I don't remember exactly which figure it was, but I had a really nice card example of a figure at a toy show that I was selling. It was on my table, and it was unpunched.
Did somebody come and punch it?
Some kid walked up and said, "Dad, look at this. This is cool." Pop, and he punched it out, and I was like, "Oh my!" I wanted to strangle that kid.
You should have told the dad that. Hey,
I did. I said, "Hey, put that down. That was unpunched, and now it's punched."
Yeah, or at least
and
you owe me the difference between an unpunched and a punched example.
I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't. Well,
use your size, Ryan. Throw that around, okay? Jesus, intimidate people. So the next thing I got, I've had this plan for a long time now, and I did get my Sergeant Slaughter signed Action Force Full Force Jiu-Jitsu Sergeant Slaughter right there.
He loves to fill up the whole window.
Oh man, it's great though, man. I loved it. I wanted to.
Yeah.
So I had like a little bit of a panic attack first because the one that Tony sent me has it's a gold ink pen. So, and I wanted to display these together. So I was like, hey, do you mind using gold? And of course he's like, no, whatever you want, But then that pen like died, like after he got like one line in. And so, but being the professional that he is, he had some hand sanitizer there, put a little bit on that, rubbed it around, got the gold ink pen off of there, and then filled all the rest of this in. So very cool. Super stoked about that. Let's see. Next. So Jason gifted me with a couple of things. I got this factory sample of the Chunari Centurion. You can tell it's a factory sample. You see the shoulders in there aren't the right color. Right. So this was I didn't design this figure, but I did put together and said, hey, I want a gold and white figure. And so anyway, Jason hooked it up. So I got that. Super happy about that. And some more prototype stuff that I was able to walk away with were these armor sets that are coming a little bit later down the line, which are modular for all of the primal scale figures. So you can do some popping and swapping, adding different armors to those. And those are coming just a little bit later. And then I also got an early... I also got one of the early Primal Ancients right here, one of the army builders, kind of the blank army builder body right there.
Cool.
And so Jason signed that one for me. So yeah, got a lot of really cool stuff, man. A lot of really cool stuff. That's I did get that 11x17 silent interlude signed by Larry Hama, but that's already in a frame and on the wall, so I didn't bring that down. But that's my haul, man. That's it.
That's a pretty solid haul.
Mm-hmm.
We got some super chats here once again. Jeff W with the mullet. So, well, let me read this and then I'll tell the story. Thank you, Jeff, for the super chat. Nice meeting Jeremy, A Ninja, Chad, and the Action Force team at Valicon. Ryan, you gonna make Washington SummerCon? Looks like it's gonna be a good show. It's not looking good. Maybe I'll be there Sunday, but my Saturday has quickly filled up, and I work Friday.
Yeah.
But maybe Sunday. But thank you. But Jeff, I feel like I should save this for 3POA. It's fine. Look at his profile picture here. The mullet.
Uh-huh.
He walked up to the Valaverse table.
Yeah.
With a mullet wig and those aviator sunglasses on.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
he came over to the AWOC booth as well.
Yes.
And then I was like, wait, you're the guy from up there near Ryan, aren't you? And he was like, yeah. So we got to talk it up for a minute. Real cool guy, man.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He gave us photographs.
It's not signed?
It's not signed by Jeff.
Oh, man.
Maybe I'll have him sign it. Yeah, that's him on his Kawasaki
Yeah.
back in 2015.
Yep, wearing the all denim right there, the Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah. Good look. It's coming back. We're bringing it back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bringing it back with some Jinko jeans.
Jesus.
I saw kids wearing those at my kid's school.
No, you shut up.
I did. The massive genie pants, just huge, dragging on the ground with pockets down past the knee. Yes.
I guess what's old is new again, right? That's what they always say.
New again. Yeah.
That's one of those trends that we could just leave behind though. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would prefer we leave it behind. Chris, thank you, Chris, for the super chat. It was great seeing you both at Valicon. My Animal Warriors of the Kingdom Wave 2 will be here tomorrow. Nice. Thane, by the way, Alf is on my work desk.
Awesome.
Yeah, got to meet Chris there at Valicon.
Yep.
Super nice talking with you, man. Thank you for the super chat. And I think my AWOC Series 2 is on the way. I feel like I got a shipping notification from UPS, right? UPS?
Yep, I got mine too.
Cool. So Wave 2 is on the way. Thank you, Chris. Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Enjoy a cold drink. Except you, Jeremy.
Oh, that's old Jeff Mack and me.
What a horrible movie. Oh.
Everybody remember that Orion flick? Jeff Mack and me.
The E.T. ripoff. Such a bad movie. You remember when Paul Rudd used to bring that clip to Conan every show he was on? Like, here's a clip of my new movie Ant-Man, and then they go to the clip, but it was a clip of Mac and me.
No, man, I'm not really big into the late night talk show stuff.
I mean, that was 10 years ago.
Okay, I wasn't into it back then either.
Thank you, Jeff. I will enjoy a cold drink.
Thank you very much, as always, much appreciated.
Ham, you play ball like a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Ham. Tuning in late. Hope all is well tonight. All is very well. Thank you, sir.
He was there too.
Was he?
Wasn't he?
I don't know.
I swear he was. Okay, I could be wrong. Anyway,
if he did, he didn't tell me his username was Ham.
Okay.
I feel like I would have remembered that.
I think he did. I could be mistaken. Okay.
All righty.
But thank you for the super chat nonetheless, sir. Thank you.
Now, look, I got something in the P.O. box this week.
Okay.
From, and I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. It's from a one Mingan Tribo? Mingan Tribo.
Okay.
Box full of cool stuff. First of all, he sent these weapon slings. I don't know if they're going to show up on camera, right?
Yeah, those are. Yeah, I do like those. Those are cool.
Whole bunch of them. He says he wrote a letter. He says, "Here are the items I talked about. They're all handmade. You don't need to feature any of this on the channel. Well, I am. I did include some extra slings for Tony, Bobby, or Jeremy. If you want to pass them on or keep them yourself, I'll be keeping them. Thank you." He says he really enjoys the channels. And then he goes on, Mingan, thank you, sir. I do very much appreciate this. These are very well made. However, I don't know what this is for. So if you see this, Mingan, if you're in the chat, what is this for?
It looks like something you would use to thread through something else. But
I don't know what I would need to thread on this.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused by it too.
But I want to know how to do it because it's really cool. And I want to outfit some of my Action Force with weapon slings. Oh,
yes. Slings are such a cool touch on there. I've seen some people do it, but they do it. The ones they use on there aren't as of such a high quality as the one that you've got there. So I'm sure it's going to add a nice little to your Action Force display.
Now, there's some other stuff in this box. And I don't know what happened. There's a Batman keychain, and I don't know where it went. But it was the Nolan era bat symbol on a keychain, 3D printed, very nice. So that was awesome. Also, this, let me take it out of the bag. It is what looks like a Chewbacca totem refrigerator magnet.
That's interesting. Okay.
So thank you, sir. And then super, super teeny tiny, but in scale, a police or sheriff's badge.
Oh.
Okay. And the other one is a badge, and it probably will not show up on camera, but that is the SHIELD logo from Marvel.
Oh, that's awesome.
Very cool. So again, thank you so much. It was really cool to get that and open it up and check out what you sent to me. Thank you. I have some other pickups. I really want to talk about this one. Now, I bought a couple Action Force figures from Sal Vader because he is selling his collection.
Right.
So I bought a few. I only had like 5 scarabs, so now I have 7. I have a problem.
They're honestly, they're like bats for
Yeah.
me. It's just like I can't have enough of them. So it's, as far as an army builder is concerned, chef's kiss on the scarab, man.
Yeah, awesome. Sal included this in the box. I did not know this was coming, and I showed it on Drew G's channel, but it bears showing again because it's so cool. But Sal made a custom Apocalypse in ancient Egyptian garb.
Right. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that on that stream.
So just the work that he put, this is on a Hulk body, which was genius because the grays in the Apocalypse head and the body match like seamlessly.
Mm-hmm.
But then he added soft goods. He added chains, like real chains to him, and a bunch of paint work. And I believe the armor pieces are from a Gorilla Grodd, McFarlane Gorilla Grodd, or some McFarlane figure. I don't remember exactly which one. But it's just really well done. It's really nice. And so, Sal, once again, thank you. That was a very nice surprise. I really do like that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
At Valicon, I got a whole bunch of Action Force stuff and a bunch of gifts from listeners. And I'm going to show all that on the 3POA because I got to save something for that show because that's our whole topic is Valicon. So that's pickups. That's pickups. Now we do have a couple of super chats, or at least one.
Okay.
We have 2. Yeah. So we have a couple super chats, and then I want to get into our topic, which is our top 5 favorite figures of 2023 so far.
Hey, at 38 minutes, let's go ahead and hit the topic.
I knew it was going to be a long one. Another one from Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. He says that was 1993. I know. I was joking that you still dressed that way in 2015. He says my first street bike, and I was 20. You were 20 years old.
Wow.
I was 12. Just celebrated my 50th at Valicon. That's right. Yes. He was on the plane with me too. I don't know if I said that.
Yeah.
Along with Sam Edwards. We're like your cool older brothers.
I got to share a plane with Bjorn Jorgensen. And I knew that because he was wearing a captain's hat that said Bjorn on it. So it was like a boat captain's hat. Kind of like Captain Lou Aldano used to wear.
Right on. Yes, Jeff. Thank you, and I might see you Sunday. Let's see here. We got one for not Top Goon, 99 cents. Thank you, sir. No message.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for another super chat. And he also says, wish I can do more, but YouTube won't let me do the $5 ones, and I can't do any more $10 ship super chats. It's fine. You don't have to send super chats.
Yeah. Super chats are not required. Although we 100% appreciate it, but they're not required. But thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, Goon. You stay away from the Vegemite. Thank you, sir. And we got one.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Ham did reply. He was there. He said he came in and bought some AWOC from me. That's how I knew he was.
Okay.
He was there. Okay.
He said I'm Ham.
Yep. He went ham on some AWOC.
Yeah. Honor Guard DC. Thank you. New subscriber here. Any stream that has Scuba Pete in the chat has to be quality. Agreed. Glad I found this one. Enjoying the conversation and looking forward to hearing your top 5s. ... So far.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Honor Guard DC.
Yeah, it was great meeting Scuba Pete. He's a great guy on camera, a great guy in real life too. So that was really awesome.
And he knows his whiskeys. And thank you, Scuba, for the whiskey. Okay. And Alex.
Well, look who it is.
Alex Sanchez, comic book artist extraordinaire.
Mm-hmm.
Master at the comic book arts.
Mm-hmm.
You should say your top 5 in reverse. Just like he did on the last episode he was on.
I gotta say, before we get into the top 5, mine are in no order of merit, right? The one I start with is not my number 1 pick, and the one I start with is not my number 5 pick, and working on down. These are just the 5 things that I'm enjoying the most so far this year.
Jeff says, Ryan, I'll sign that pick if you make it Sunday. Sounds good. Thank you, sir. And Robert's Infinite Realms. Hey, Alf, Spiral, Warduke, Marvel Select Apocalypse, and Eclipse.
Okay.
Good choices.
Yep, those are
good choices, Robert's Infinite Realm. Thank you for that super chat. Okay. So now our choices. And to start us off, who better to give us their choices of top 5 so far than a Sam Newsman.
Mm-hmm.
As we move through 2023, we come to the part where we discuss the top figures of the year so far. And while our hosts have 5 figures they would like to highlight, I will only be giving 3. First, starting with Mangalore, released by Toyfinity earlier this year. If you are not familiar with Mangalore, then shame on you, because the toy originally debuted in 1983, and you call yourself a toy collector. Ha! Next, we have Super 7's Monstar, which comes with a plethora of accessories, and for $85 is the best value for a 10-inch plus toy, outside of something that you would get for your girlfriend or wife. And finally, there is the Dogu statue from Figma. And if you don't remember, it was featured on a little show with this guy, making it number 1 on the list, and most likely remaining perched at its number 1 spot for the rest of the year. For the 3POA network, from the most trusted puppet in media, reporting since Roswell, I'm Sam Newsman.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you very much.
That was a very interesting list, especially that last one.
I did not see those coming. Got to be honest with you. Did not see those coming.
Didn't see it coming.
Actually, the only one that I actually knew existed was the one in the middle. So, yeah.
All right. No. You want to talk our top 5?
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it, man.
How about first we do a little honorable mention? I have 2. It's so funny.
We're gonna hit the topic at the hour mark, man.
This is the topic. We got our honorable mention. You have to have an honorable mention. It's a way to cheat.
The honorable mentions. Okay, all right. Let's go, man. What do you got?
You want to do honorable mentions at the end?
No. Let's. I mean, we've already said it. Let's just do it. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
How about you let me host the show and you just shut up?
How about you do a better job of it, and I wouldn't have to interject.
No. How about I do the same job at it?
No, you won't do a better job. That's.
How about I won't do
what an odd thing to say out loud. I know I won't do a better job.
This bitch.
Honorable mention. What's your honorable mention before we get into our favorites?
So I have 2 honorable mentions, and look, like I said, I don't mind reuse. I just don't. I know that this is 90% the same figure as the Carrie Kelly that came in the Build-A-Horse wave. But this Robin, man, he's just got attitude, right? He comes with a grapnel that's got a real rope attached to it. And then 2 other sets of hands. I just like him. And then so I can't wait to put him next to Nightfall Batman when he comes in. I think these 2 are going to display super good together. So that is one of my honorable mentions right there. You want me to do my other one, or you want one now?
Yeah, I'll do one.
Okay.
Again, a repaint, but
Okay.
I think this is my favorite basic trooper from Action Force so far with its gear pack.
Okay.
And that is the old Billy Red Balls Desert Trooper right there from Action Force. Bet you guys didn't know he got that license, did you?
You got the Boston. You got the Boston Trooper.
There you go. Yeah, no, the Desert Trooper from Valiverse. This is like, and there's recency bias. I get it.
Right.
But I love this desert look, man.
Mm-hmm.
And now my drunk Australian figure has a team to back him up. And he needs it.
Right. That's a cool figure. It looks great with that Black Series head on there.
I mean, the helmet's perfect. The helmet was made for that shiny red head.
Mm-hmm. No, that's a cool little kit bash, man. I like it.
Yeah.
So speaking of recency bias, I lied when I said that was all my haul from Valicon, right?
How dare you?
So yeah, Covert Ops Condor here, looking super cool. Maybe not modeled after another English gentleman, right? Wearing a Hawaiian shirt there. I don't know, but yeah, really like this, man. This is how you do a con exclusive. Seriously, this is great.
Very nice. Mine looks a little different though. Some would say mine looks superior. I got a super rare variant here. I like it though. Very handsome. Very handsome.
Yeah, looks fantastic.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, he's really cool. That there is a mod that I'm looking forward to doing. I saw a couple of people do, and I got inspired. They took that shoulder holster from Recondo, and then put it underneath the shirt right here, so it's more of like a concealed pistol underneath, which I think is a bit more Covert Ops. So I found a dude on YouTube that I'm sorry, eBay, that pieces stuff out. I got one of those holsters for like $5 from him, so I'm going to be putting that on him and taking the drop leg holster off.
Cool.
But yeah, he's great the way he is, but I think that one extra little bit is going to make it pop, man.
Yeah, this is Wish Covert Condor.
Right? Yeah, wish you would come up with better material, Jeff.
Okay. All right, my other runner-up, and there's two versions of this character. Take your choice. But this is a top 5, not a top 10. So this is in my honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, I thought for sure she would have been in my top 5, but that's the Action Force Pandora, bloody or regular. Take your pick. I like them both.
Yeah.
Awesome figure. A lot of fun. Honorable mention.
Honorable mentions.
Okay. All right, Jeremy. Let's get into the list.
Let's go for it. Let's do it.
But first, the list. Go ahead.
Do you what do you have first? Because I know that you have you got slides to put up, right?
I'll put up slides. You also have the figure in hand?
I have all my figures in hand. Yes.
Okay. This is the first one on your list, so this is your number 5, which is,
like I said, no order of merit. These are just my favorite 5 things so far. So again, I lied about my Valicon haul, right? So picked up Warpath Eclipse right there. The OG version was in my top 5 until I picked her up. She bumped the OG out. I know a lot of people are simping for Pandora, but you know, Eclipse, she's my gal, man. This is a great figure. I slapped one of the green backpacks on her. I think it goes great with her holster and the rifle and everything. So yeah, awesome figure, man.
yeah, excellent figure. It's a lot of hype on that figure at the show, man.
But
Like almost everyone that I checked out at the show at the Valiverse Register had a Warpath Eclipse in their bag.
Yeah, a lot of hype, but it's warranted, right? It's
yeah.
warranted for something like this. I like the new weapon. This is the first time we've seen that weapon in the Action Force line. I'm a sucker for the angled foregrip, like the one that's on the weapon there. It's just cool, man. It's just cool all around.
All right. Now on to my number 5, and really no particular order, but
Yep.
it's just the order I put them in. My number 5 is the Mafex Steel
Nice.
from the Reign of the Supermen. Fantastic figure, especially for his size, the posability.
Mm-hmm.
The sculpt looks like he stepped right off of the comic page.
Yeah.
We got mine posed up with this hammer.
Yeah.
right there. Very nice posable cape.
Dude, yeah,
Wire on all three sides.
I'm getting to the point where all of my superheroes, I'm replacing all of their capes with custom wired ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just it just makes the figure pop. It adds something to it that these these rubber ones just can't do. I've got one on the way for this Robin and one for the Carrie Kelly as well. So it's just like every time I pick up a McFarlane now, it's like cool. They're like $22, but I know I'm gonna dump another 15 into a custom wired cape, on eBay.
Yeah. It just adds a lot. It makes the figure more dynamic having that, like, especially a posable.
Oh, for
cape,
sure.
Yeah. Or soft goods. But yeah, I really hope Mafex gets to all of the replacement Supermen. We still need Eradicator and
The reign of the Supermen.
yeah, we need Superboy Prime.
Right.
And I would like to get a mullet Superman in the red and blue as well. We got the one in the Kryptonian regeneration suit already.
Oh, they already did the black suit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really hoping they do Doomsday as well.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
All right, so that's mine. Next up for you.
Next up for me
is your shill. Your shill for AWOC.
Oh yeah, for sure. So the Chunari Legionary. I'm a sucker for army builders, and this is one of the great ones, right? I kind of made this cool like walk-in pose. Yeah,
not very good.
Great army builder. The paint apps with the metal effect. I keep telling people, but this is the closest I've seen to back metalized. Like they just look so good, like super glossy, shiny. And then with the additional head packs that are coming out, right? Throw different heads on there, add some versatility to your ranks of the Chunari Legionaries. So great figure, great posability, great army builder.
Very good posability on those. Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, fantastic.
Good figure. Okay. Moving on to my number 4. Big surprise. Warpath Eclipse.
You got a little overlap in there, man.
There's a little overlap. Yeah. Warpath Eclipse. There she is, screaming face on, going into battle, killing everything in her way.
Yeah.
Awesome figure. Look, if for those of you that have not seen the Articulated Ninja review of Warpath Eclipse, it is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And it's not even just a review. It's just showcasing the figure in a way that only Articulated Ninja can do with his music and stop motion now. I guess cinematography is the word I'm looking for. It's just awesome. So maybe one of the moderators can put the link to that video in the chat, and when we're done here, you guys can check it out.
God, geez, Ryan, just ask him on a date already. Jeez.
I did. we at Joe Fest we went to Wendy's.
Wendy's nuts. So
yeah, me and Ninja.
Yeah,
we even have matching shoes.
Really?
I'm not joking. Like I looked at his shoes at the Joe Fest. I'm like, damn, those are nice. He's like, I'll send you the link on Amazon. They're only $40. I'm like, what?
I should have brought the cap and the mask, man.
I'm like, you're speaking my language. It's a bargain. And there was a coupon, and I'm not making that up. But I got the same shoes. They look super comfortable.
Hey, hit me with that link, man.
No.
Okay, fine. Yeah, whatever.
If you wear them, I can never wear them again.
Why?
Because then, those are the Jeremy Jernigan shoes.
Yeah, that's how they'll
horrible.
know them. Not as the Ryan shoes. People know them as the Jeremy shoes.
They're the ninja shoes. Warpath Eclipse there.
Dude, I totally understand why she's in your top 5. I definitely understand the crossover. Anybody that's got her in hand knows that the figure is just freaking awesome, man. It is.
Yes. And I see people in the chat throwing down their top 5. I'm starring the ones that I see, and we'll talk about that at the end.
Okay.
All of our chat's favorite 5 so far of 23. So next up for you is this
Broadway.
Yeah, Broadway. Okay.
Broadway. I'm gonna have to hold him like way back here to get him in frame.
Full screen that.
But dude, he's just a big dude. The wingspan's ridiculous.
It's wider than your shoulders.
It's yeah.
You do have narrow shoulders.
I do not. I have broad shoulders for a man. But look, the accessories are great. He's got the bag of popcorn. He's got the big turkey leg he's taking a chunk out of, and you got the tail is rubber with a wire in there, so you can move that around. Because one thing about these figures with the wings on there, you do need this third point of contact right there to get these to stand up the way that you want to. But
Really?
downside is, yeah. Downside is
the tail. Let me ask, that tail is bendy wire?
yeah, it's wired. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah. But downside, if you're a DTOF collector, go pound sand because you're not going to be able to fit this in there. And really, the biggest critique that I have from this line, the quality that NECA is giving us with these is leaps and bounds past the stuff that they used to give us. But my thing is that each one of these figures is now a Build-A-Figure because they're including the folded wings with other figures. So if you want the folded wings for Broadway, you're going to have to get like Xanatos, I think. And I think that's a bit predatory in nature, to be honest with you, especially when you're advertising these as the ultimates. Like, this is the ultimate version. You think it should come with all of its accessories if it's the ultimate. But
well, you know,
lucky for me, those figures that come with the extra stuff are ones that I was going to get anyway. But that's my critique.
I think that's fair. Yeah. Would you want just one of the gargoyles? Wouldn't you want to complete the whole team? I don't know. I have a sickness that way. If I buy one, I want the whole team, no matter what it is,
That's the exact same way that I am, man.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay. Next up for me is the NECA Alf.
This was almost another crossover with you and I.
For those of you that have been watching the show for a while, at least since the beginning of this year, you know that I've gushed over this Alf before. I have him here posed up with his popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
But he comes with lots of nice accessories. I don't have him in the shirt because, well, I got the San Diego Comic-Con one coming, and that one has that Hawaiian shirt that I'll be putting him in. But the accessories that he comes with are just awesome, like the ham radio, the popcorn, the picture of I think that was his girlfriend there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the show in so long, but the sunglasses, they fit on his head real nice and stay on. Plenty of hands. You get 6 hands, and then the cat in the hoagie roll.
Yep.
Pretty hilarious.
The cat sandwich.
Yeah. But I mean, dude, Hasbro, take notes. Like, to do a furry character like Chewbacca or an Ewok.
Right.
This is how you do it, because this is like spot on to the show.
Right.
It's just beautiful, and the articulation is still great. Like, it's still really, really good. For
telling you, man, NECA is getting close. Getting close to making it into my top 3, favorite manufacturers. They keep doing stuff like this. Yeah. All the great Flash Gordon and Defenders of the Earth stuff that came. They're really working on bumping themselves up in my personal list.
Look at that. Before I can look up.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice. Anyway, so that's my pick. Alf was my number 3?
Yeah.
Alf was number 3. So for you, you're a number. Are we on a number 2 now?
Or maybe for me we are.
Yeah. Peaches. Yeah, Bowser from Jack's Pacific.
Eclipse, you're so cool. With my exclusives, we're gonna rule. Yeah. He's just huge. He's got he's a big beefy boy, but as we know, I think I've said this before, King Koopa has this in common with the Hulk. He really doesn't have a scale. His size differs from game to game, right? So
even within the same game.
Yeah, even within the same game, he can be different sizes.
Mhm.
So this was great. I've got him to go with those the 3-inch game ones that are like $9.99 a piece and come with an accessory, and he towers over them, but it looks cool displayed together because he's so large, and he's got this cool vape gimmick in there, right?
I love that. I
Yeah.
absolutely love that.
Yeah, it's just a cool buy, man. Just an awesome display piece. You have a Mario, Luigi, and Peach around him and stuff. Really enjoying this figure. And look, he's better articulated than I thought he was going to be. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean, there's kind of like one pose he can be in, just on the shelf that he'll
Right.
balance at, but the posability is not bad for a kid's toy at the price point. Yeah.
No, it's not bad. And again, like with Broadway, I am using that tail back there as the third point of contact to help balance him a little bit better. But it's fun. It's just fun, dude.
I would like to see that vape gimmick used by more companies for more stuff. I know that Tomy is putting that into their DeLorean they're doing.
Yes, they are. I can't wait for that to go. Well, okay, I can because I don't want to drop the money.
Yeah.
But I want that car.
Yeah.
I want it bad.
Absolutely. Cool. That's an excellent pick. I don't have that figure, but my kid does.
Mm.
And I go into his room and play with it when he's not around.
That means you have that figure.
I do. My number 2 pick. It was almost number 1, let me tell you. But this company kind of came out of nowhere, starting putting out action figures when they were usually doing just diecast stuff.
Oh, I know where we're going.
Yeah. A Fee Long.
Really?
Street Fighter 2 by Jada Toys.
He bumped Ryu.
I think he's better than Ryu. And look, Ryu's great, man. I really don't have any complaints about these figures. I just like I like this Ryu. He could be in the honorable mention as well.
Yeah.
But the Fee Long is just a little bit smoother with the articulation. Mostly because he doesn't have the gi. The gi, even though it's a very soft rubber plastic, it still hinders a little, but Fee Long is awesome. I mean, at the $25 price point, and I think Anthony's Customs put up his review of this figure yesterday or today. For $25, with what you get with this figure, the accessories and the posability, it's really making Hasbro look bad with their Marvel Legends line. Like, they have got to step it up. They've got to step it up.
Right.
Now, will they? I don't know. But Jada Toys for the win, man. I'm really looking forward to what else they have in store for us, including not just Street Fighter stuff, but Mega Man. And they'll be revealing a new IP that they acquired at San Diego Comic-Con this year.
That's so odd. The Mega Man is going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah.
I like the Chester the Cheeto Cat too.
I got him on pre-order.
Why wouldn't you, man? He looks great. Look, yeah.
Fei Long, Fee Long, Fo Long, Fee Fi Fo Fum,
Ryu, who I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Tomato. Fei Long.
So
listen, when you're a kid at the arcade machine and it says FEI,
yeah,
I said Fee.
Yeah.
So it's always been Fee Long to me.
Okay.
Mafex, Mafex, Mafex.
but you change those up from sentence to sentence.
I do. SH Figure Arts, SH Figure Arts, Figure Arts.
Look, I can't wait to get them in hand. I've got them pre-ordered, so my Ryu is already in stock. Over at Hello Dope Toys, they're waiting on Fei Long to get in stock before they send them both over to me. But I'm anticipating getting those for sure.
See, then Matthew Matson has to start on me. I'm going to pronounce it Fee Long from now on.
Yeah,
I must Fee Long, Fee Fi Fo Fum Long. And I'm going to say Mafex every time now because of you. In your face.
Me?
No, I'm talking to Matthew Matson.
Yeah, Matthew Matson.
So that's my number 2. So on to our number 1 pick.
They're not number 1 picks.
Whatever, fine.
5 things I'm enjoying this year. Okay.
Enjoy these nuts.
Enjoy both of these picks.
There he is with his kick effect. Anyway, here's yours.
Yep. The McFarlane Riddler from the Batman Arkham games. I've said it before. When Toddy Mac does it right, he does it right. And this figure, he did it right, man. Getting cool poses out of him. There's
That's
a whole
from
lot of
the Arkham games.
right. Yeah, it is. Now you hardly ever see the Riddler in the Arkham games. He's always just kind of a menace in your ear, tapping into your comm system and everything. But you do get to see him in the third one. He's got a ton of attitude with the tilted hat and all that stuff. The paint apps on the face there's some shading going on. A lot of times with Toddy Mac flesh tones, it's just one solid tone on there. But you're getting a couple of things going on here. There's a little bit of rosiness around the cheekbones and stuff. He's just good, not pinless, but at $20, I'm digging it, man.
I mean, it's a McFarlane figure, but
right. You should know what you're getting into at this point, right? But he really helped flesh out that roster, right? Because I've got the I have all the rest of them. I have the Catwoman, the Penguin over there, Solomon Grundy, all those characters.
Raw Talk Real Deal says he looks like you.
Maybe. Yeah,
you need a bowler cap.
I could use a bowler hat. I also have that massive Titan Joker from the end of the first game, right? When he gets the Titan injection.
I saw that a couple times. How's that?
Dude, it's a cool figure. It's massive. So, but that particular iteration of Batman is my favorite video game version of Batman. It's like a hard fight in between that and Super Nintendo Batman Returns. That one has a lot of cool memories and stuff from when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the whole series of the Arkham games, with the exception of Arkham Origins, right?
Was that one no good? I didn't play that one.
No, just skip it. Just skip it. Kevin Conroy didn't even come and do the voice. Just skip it, man.
Cool. My number one, Mafex Nightwing.
Ooh,
I've been wanting to. What was that?
I was just saying we went into the Batman territory too.
Yeah,
we both did.
I've been wanting a good Dick Grayson Nightwing for so long.
He's been wanting some good Dick.
I'm wanting a good 6-inch Dick Grayson.
Right.
DC Multiverse, while it was a great line, it went deep. The figures weren't, in my opinion, great. They're very dated by today's standards. And then you had Mattel do their DC Multiverse, and it was, that Nightwing was, it's okay.
Yeah.
But of course, Mafex comes in and just knocks it out of the park.
They do, typically.
As they do, man. Like sculpt, articulation, accessories. Of course, it kind of has to be spot on for the price you pay.
If I'm shelling out $100 for a 112 figure, I better not have a whole lot of complaints, man.
Right. It better be stinking good.
Yeah.
So.
He looks great, dude. He looks awesome. Finally,
I have a good Nightwing on my shelf. Now I need a good Tim Drake. Need a Tim Drake Robin. Then I'll be happy.
Yep.
Maybe one day.
Flesh out the entire Mafex or Mafex bat family there.
Mafex.
It's Mafex.
Mofex. Mafex. Okay. We got some super chats here.
Well, I guess we better read them. Well, we're done with figures, huh?
That is our top 5 of 2023.
Okay, yeah, I guess we're done.
I had good choices. You had a couple good.
Oh, we had an overlap, so shut up. We almost had 2.
There's a couple.
I you can ask Ryan. I ejected Alf at like 20 minutes before we went live.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so because I had a feeling you were going to do him anyway because you won't shut up about it. So
I like that Elf. It's a good Elf.
It's a good figure. But yeah,
it's a good figure. Like when my wife gets excited about it, she's like, "Oh, Elf! Oh, let me see! Oh, this is so cool!" It's
right.
Like that's a good figure.
Yeah.
We are 1 like away from 100 likes. Everyone.
Hey, that's fantastic. What are we at in the chat? How many people are here with us right now?
243. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, everybody, for being here. But yeah, if you would drop a like, that would really help us out with the algorithm.
Got a super chat from Roll Keeper. Thank you, sir. Glad I got to meet you guys at Valicon/JoeFest. My top 5 in info. top 5
In
so far?
Poe,
I don't know.
in no particular order.
In no particular order. Gotcha. Or
Right.
Marvel Legends Spiral. That's a good figure.
Yep. Good
Marvel
pick.
Legends Blob. I'm waiting for a deal on that one.
Yeah.
Warpath Eclipse. Good figure. Awok Pale.
Yeah,
Good
Pale,
figure.
the protagonist.
That's the first Pale that I've seen anyone say. It's been a lot of Chinari warriors and
The Legionaries. Look,
Legionaries,
it's look, Pale is a great figure. But I think there's something about this channel. There's something about the community associated with this channel, and we are all like real. There's a lot of diehard army builders here, or people that are army builder enthusiasts. So that Legionary is just like, oh, he's the AWOC version of the Scarab as far as army building, in my opinion.
Cool. And then he says SH Figuarts, SH Farts.
SH Farts. I just used to call it Sharts all the time. Remember? D-Boy would get all pissed off at me.
He did. SH Farts, Chainsaw Man. Now, Chainsaw Man looks really cool. I don't know the anime, but I didn't get it. But I saw some people posing around that Chainsaw Man on Instagram, and
Chainsaw Man. It sounds like a.
He's got a chainsaw for a face.
Sounds like a Mega Man villain.
Yeah, he's got chainsaws for arms, and he has a chainsaw coming out of his face.
Okay.
Thank you, Roll Keeper. Appreciate the super chat.
Thank you very much.
Tony Robles sends in his top 5.
Okay.
Warpath Eclipse, Outback, T1, T800. I believe probably the Mafex version.
I think it would have to be if it's this year.
Because the NECA one came out years ago.
Long time ago, yeah.
Covert Condor, Kali. Not an AWOC guy, but damn, they look cool.
Well, not being an AWOC guy, definitely appreciate the added Kali in there. His gold armor, right, with that pauldron is just badass, man. It's badass.
Impossible Pie gives us his top 5. Stan Solo Rebel Trooper. Cool.
Good one, yeah.
Empire Fett, Jedi Fett, Mafex Black Costume Spidey, Retro Classified Storm Shadow. That Storm Shadow is good too.
Yep, that is really good.
And the Black Costume Spidey is really good.
Which Classified Storm Shadow do we have? Did the retro card one come out yet? The one that doesn't have the wrist armor?
Yes,
it just has the
straps. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. That one's out. I don't know if it's at Walmart, but I know people have gotten it.
I've never seen one in realsies,
Yeah.
Yeah.
DFW Toy Hunter, Dallas Fort Worth Toy Hunter.
Oh, yeah. I know that person.
Okay.
I think so.
He says Alf Warduke, Apocalypse from Marvel Select, Ryu, and my Kit Bash female black spider suit, Mary Jane.
Okay.
Solid choice.
I guess your own Kit Bash creation could be in your top 5. We'll allow it. We'll allow it.
Yeah. Yep. That Ryu's good. And also the Apocalypse is good too.
Yeah.
That Marvel Select Apocalypse is really nice. I like the head on it. A lot of people don't like the head sculpt. They swapped the head sculpt out for a Marvel Legends. I like the Marvel Select version.
I'm with you on that one. The one that came with the Select one is just fine.
Yeah. Matthew Madsen gives us his top 5. Loose Collector Red Sonja. I want that figure. It's in my pile of loot. However, I really hope that Savage Crucible can do a Red Sonja one day. That would be cool.
I mean,
does it fall under Frazetta?
They do have the Frazetta license.
Yeah.
So yeah, Rob does have the Frazetta license. So
yeah,
could be.
That'd be cool. Mafex Nightwing. He says Mafex Nightwing.
Yeah, I prefer the Mafex Nightwing, but it's fine.
Jada Fee Fi Fo Fum Long. Mezco Conan the Destroyer. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Valaverse Eclipse. Mafex Magneto. That's his top 5 so far. I have the Mafex Magneto. Look, I have a stack right here. I have 3 Mafex figures. I still have not opened. So,
Matthew Madsen, I'm going to need you to clarify whether or not it's the Warpath or the standard release Eclipse, please.
I would accept either one.
Like I said, standard release was in my top 5 until I picked this one up. So,
all right. And then we got a super chat from A is for Apple. A is for Apple. Thank you for the super chat. Got to get my hands on that Warpath Eclipse.
You
It'll be
do.
up on the Valiverse site soon. Stay tuned. If you
Yeah.
haven't, go to Valiverse.com, sign up for the newsletter, and you'll be the first to know.
Look, do for anyone that doesn't know, right? If you're watching this, if you're part of the 240 people that are here with us, first off, thank you very much. Second one is, if you did not get a chance to get Warpath Eclipse in hand, do not pay the scalper price.
Yeah.
They're coming back, and they're coming back to the Valiverse site soon, right? So don't let your FOMO or your need to have it now take over. Don't feed the scalpers, please don't. She'll be available.
Yep. Bobby was sure to order plenty. So let's see here. We got one from Northern Nomad. Thank you, sir. Hey, Ryan LaserPants, as usual.
Emotional damage.
Yes, sir. Every time I stream with Jeremy.
Yep.
Thank you, Northern Nomad.
That's what I'm here to do.
And our buddy Wrench Nato sends in a super chat. Thank you, Mr. Wrench Nato. Hola, hermanos. No special ordering. Chinari, Hyde, Atreyu, Mirage Turtles. Can't wait to get mine. And I know I am late to the game, but man, this Swarm Trooper is awesome.
Now, okay, hang on. That Mirage Turtles is a 4-pack, sir. So if you're going to put that in there, you can only have one other figure in your top 5.
I think they only have slight tweaks to the sculpt, so it'd be kind of like the same figure.
It's a 4-figure set, Ryan.
All right. I'll allow it. Wrench Nato, I'll allow it since you found me a set and it's on the way to my house. I'll allow it. Jeremy doesn't allow it.
I will not. I will not.
Fine.
Yeah.
And then we got one from our buddy.
I made you a mod in the Facebook group, and I will unmake you. Okay?
I think I did, or maybe it was you. I don't know.
Maybe it was me. I can't remember.
Robert Diaz, thank you, sir. His top 5 are Tracksuit Mafia, Alf, Xanathar the Beholder. What is that?
Ooh, you can't just make stuff up, Robert Diaz. Okay? You can't.
Then the Mandalorians of Star Wars at 1 and 2.
Okay.
The Black Series, I assume.
I think so.
The Axe Wolves figure was not bad, as well as the Mandalorian army builders were pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Robert Diaz. That's all of our super chats. We're through them all. Oh, and just so you know, Jeff wanted to let us know that if you guys need capes, my mom is making them. Ryan, you've seen my Robin's cape. Yeah, you sent me a picture of it. It looks very cool.
Just Jeff, we need to talk.
Yeah, hit up Authority Figure LLC on Instagram.
Yeah,
hit him up in the DMs.
Jeff Mack and me, let's figure something out, man.
Shout out to Jeff's mom.
Shout out to Jeff's mom.
Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, Robert Diaz lets us know that Xanathar is D&D, so I assume that's the NECA.
Oh yeah, they're yeah. Okay, got it.
Awesome, cool. Well, that's all I got. Real quick, 3 POA back this Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Do not miss it. We're going over Valicon/JoeFest. It's going to be a fun show. A lot of cool stuff happened. We want to talk about. Got a lot of stuff to show that I picked up at the convention. So don't miss it this Saturday. Jeremy?
For sure. Looking forward to that stream. I don't have anything else coming up right now to plug. So, but yeah, hey, if you haven't checked out Wave 3 of Animal Wars of the Kingdom, they are available for pre-order at the Spiro shop right now. So don't miss out on that. And that's it. Just as always, thank you for being here. Everybody that contributed with super chats, thank you very much. Like we were saying, they're welcome, but they are not necessary. So
we did just get
much appreciated.
Speaking of super chats, we did just get another one.
Okay,
and that's from Two Hats.
Okay,
shout out to the Monster Force line by Fresh Monkey Fiction. Those were looking fresh. I like those.
That Sasquatch is massive.
The Sasquatch with the minigun.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah. The Squatch is massive.
Achieved peak action figure collecting when there's a Sasquatch with a minigun. He says, how can you not love a big ass Sasquatch rocking a chain gun? You have to love it. It looks great.
Right. And if that goes to production at the same size that it's in, like we're talking, it's like Mythic Legion's troll scale.
No, it's not that big.
Just about. Well, okay, maybe just about. It may be a little bit smaller.
The troll is huge,
but it's big.
It's a big boy.
Yeah.
It's bigger than the Marvel Legends Ursa Major bear. It's much bigger than that.
For sure. Yeah.
Which it was like that body was originally used as an Ursa Major alternative. And I think Fresh Monkey Fiction was able to buy the molds or something and then put a Sasquatch head on it. Either way, it doesn't matter. I don't care. It looks awesome.
Bought the tooling plates or something?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Or they're working with that company to, I don't know. We should talk to them someday if they want.
I know a guy. We can talk to him.
Okay, we are going to end the show now. Saturday. Don't miss it. Don't you want to plug something you got going with Chad?
Oh, yeah. So if anybody doesn't know, if you're a G.I. Joe enthusiast, I'm doing a new show with just It Is Chad now, the artist formerly known as Articulated Chad. And every other Monday, we are digging into G.I. Joe lore and then giving our perspectives on what happens in the comic books from to Army combat veterans. So it's been a lot of fun so far. It's been very well received. Everybody in the chat is reading along with us in the comics, and it's just a big interactive experience. So go check that out every other Monday. Joe's Talking Joe on It Is Chad's channel.
All right. Later, everyone. See you Saturday.